We're at the Shepherds 360 Conference on Christian Ethics. Dr. Michael VLACH, thank you so much for giving that excellent sermon on Psalm 2.
Yeah.
How can people be sure they're on the right side of history according to Psalm 2?
Yeah, so we did talk in Psalm 2 that there's the wicked, rebellious nations in opposition to God. And then we're also told in that, in verses 7 to 9, that God is going to establish his king upon Mount Zion in Jerusalem. Jesus is going to reign over the earth and over nations, that his fury and wrath would be poured out. And yet, as the psalm ends, there's a call to kiss the Son, do homage to the Son, seek refuge and blessedness in him. And I was just thinking of that analogy that when it comes to Jesus, we have to make sure we're on the right side of history.
Absolutely.
So the wicked nations that are unrepentant and never repent, they're on the wrong side of history. They're headed for fury and wrath. But for those who are on the right side of history, those are those who kiss the Son, who obey and come to Jesus. They're going to find blessedness. They're going to be on the right side of history. So Jesus is a polarizing figure in one sense. For those that do not come to him, there eventually ends up being wrath and fury in connection with the day of the Lord and the second coming. But for those who do, they find rest, they find comfort, they find forgiveness, they find the new earth and all those good things.
And you even said God is a merciful God even in his wrath.
Yeah.
And you laid it out in scenes. And then scene
Yeah.
4, towards the end of the chapter,
There's
you
a
said,
call for mercy. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Call
So
for
even in this psalm has a lot of wrath and fury discussed. There's the plea for people to come to the Messiah and find relief and salvation.